Well, the second scrimmage is in the books for Montana State football. We're joined by the head coach, Jeff Choate. And coach, from scrimmage 1 to scrimmage 2, where'd you see the progress?
Well, I thought we operated pretty well. I thought it was very clean. I thought our defense actually had the best day that they've had in a scrimmage setting all the way back to last spring, and so I was pleased with that. I thought our offensive line operated pretty well. The frustrating thing is we've got some procedural things that we still need to correct, and so we need to continue to work on operating, not getting procedure penalties in critical times, locking in mentally. Still need work on situational things, and so there's a lot of things that have got to get done. But we've got 13 days, and I guess 12 tomorrow when we wake up, and I think we can start to turn our attention a little bit more to game prep.
One of the directives for the team, and particularly the defense, was to force more turnovers this year. They got 3 today in a live setting. What'd you make of how well they did to get the ball away?
Yeah, I thought it started with their physicality. And you run to the ball and you hit people, usually you get the ball. And then, clearly we were able to affect the quarterback with our pass rush, and then they sailed a couple balls, and that led to at least one of the takeaways, and so I was pleased with that.
Offensively, Troy Anderson had a lot of reps back there. Tucker Rovick took a lot of reps. What'd you make of the quarterback play today?
Yeah, I think kind of a mixed bag. I think certainly, Troy, I think he was a little amped up to start today and was a little overexcited. He missed a couple of throws early that I know that when he's calmed down he'll be able to make. I thought he operated the offense pretty well. When we don't have him live, it kind of takes away one of our elements, and you can see when we made him live, he ran it twice and one of them he took off on. And so, and I thought Tucker, outside of maybe the 2-minute situation, was really productive, and he's had a good last probably 4 or 5 days of camp. You can kind of see the lights coming on. He's playing with more confidence, and so gives some options there at the quarterback position.
How much more difficult will it be to make that decision now at quarterback, knowing that Tucker's had a good couple of days in camp? How much deeper do you envision the quarterback battle going here? I
think we'll make a decision internally tomorrow. We'll look at the body of work and where we're at and who we feel like gives us the best chance to go. And that individual will get the 1 reps, and the other individual will get the 2 reps, and we'll go kind of figure out which one of those guys is going to be the 3.
And then moving forward into the next few days of camp, you get a couple of bonus practices for Western Illinois game prep. As you transition into that game prep, how does it change from camp mode?
Well, we break up into scout teams, and so you kind of become more, instead of practicing against one another all the time, you kind of got offense, defense are working a little bit more into some of the specific game plan things that you're going to do against the opponent, and that changes a lot because the young guys now have to adjust their mindset to, I'm not necessarily competing for a job. I know what my role is now, and I've got to fall into that role. So it takes usually a couple days to kind of get them to operate that way. And I think the other thing is we change our practice style a little bit, and we'll tighten things up. We'll do service periods good on good, and then we'll have scout periods against the scout teams. And so it's really more about the structure of the practice than anything.
Well, camp mode is about wrapped up for Montana State. 12 days away from the season opener on Thursday night, August 30th, when Western Illinois comes to town. Keep it here on MSUBobcats.com for the latest from Montana State football. With the head coach, Jeff Choate, I'm Jay Sanderson.